Ray, KD2IBP, and today is the 3rd of May, 2020, and I got my cheap-ass Chinese momentary push-button switches that are PC mount, and I had to buy 100 of them because that's just the way they sell them. But it looks like it's OEM. It's precisely what was on the board before they started failing, and I'm going to change them out. I'm going to heat up my soldering iron and replace the 4 switches on this sub panel. Now I don't have a desoldering tool, but what I do have is a modified pen. It's actually one of these mechanical pencils, and I pull the guts out of it, and I just use my mouth and I blow on this side and I aim it towards the soldering joint that I heat up. I make the solder joints molten, and I blow down the solder onto this paper towel. The paper towel will catch it so it doesn't blow all over the place, and it works pretty decent. I got my hot soldering iron heated up to 460. Let's see here. Let's see how it works. You should wear your safety glasses when you're pulling stunts like this, because blowback will get you in the eye and then ruin your day. Doesn't take a whole lot of air. I suppose I could use my compressor for this too, but good, and those are some pretty clean joints right there. Now I might have to grab it on the other side and wiggle the bad switch out. This is always good in a pinch. I should have a desoldering tool. I should be embarrassed. Especially how much soldering work I do. Alright, that's it. I'm going to pull those components out, and I'm going to replace them with the new ones, and then we'll take it for a ride and see how effective that was. Just poke right through there. Very nice. Alright, just snip off the excess lead. Inspect it on the other end, make sure everything lined up flush. This one got a little twisted here. Good. Alright, let's power it up. And make sure the switches are functioning correctly. Turn the iron off. functioning, 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 functioning. Alright, so there you have it. All 6mm switches have been replaced and are functioning perfectly. So that's that end of this project here. Alright, so my kit came in for the other 12 millimeter switches. They have to be changed out on the main board here. I had to order a 250 piece kit because I just couldn't find the regular 12 meter switches. But these look good, and you know, it's an assortment, and this offers me another opportunity to do things a little bit differently. These switches here, there was two. I already took this one out. These are through pin. These go through the PC board, and they solder on the other side. But I think I'm going to use these surface mount switches just to make my life a little bit easier. It's going to hurt anything by doing that. All the contacts and everything on this side anyway, so I don't think it's going to hurt anything. Take it for a spin. The only thing is, it's not going to be as solid as a mechanical connection. It's okay because most of the stress force is going to be pushing down anyway. Alright, so we have all the switches replaced. Everything's looking good on the subboard. The 12 millimeters, they've been replaced, and they are working well. Let me stitch this thing back together and see what happens. Alright, there you have it. The RP7 valve from DigiTech is now put back together. Thing seems to be working alright. I haven't used it in freaking years. So I have to relearn how to set it up. Before I put the cover back on the back, I'm going to plug it in and make sure that these variable resistors aren't buzzing when I turn them. I want to make sure my wah-wah pedal's working, or volume, whatever. You can set parameters and what it does. And that's it. So far we're pretty successful as far as replacing the switches are concerned, and we just brought this thing back to life. Okay? There you have it, KD2 IBP, clear for now.